What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Tammy Talks here. Let's talk. God, I almost said Married at First Sight. Let's talk the Ultimatum, Marry or Movie On, the queer edition. This is episode 3, Newlyweds. Ray, girl, really? What? I cannot believe. Okay, right. Before we even get started with the recap, I'm gonna say this once and once only. I appreciate all the support in the comments, y'all, but don't come in the comments and say, wait till you get to this part. I can't wait to hear you talk about this part. Don't do that, y'all. Let me watch the show and be just as shocked and whatever the same way that y'all were. Let's have a mutual respect here. I watch an episode, I do a recap. I watch an episode, I do a recap. If you are somebody that has binged all 4 episodes, awesome sauce, but that's not the way I do the recaps. So if y'all continue to get in the comments and do that, I'm going to start blocking people, and then I'm going to turn the comments off altogether until I have watched all 4 episodes. All right? So comment on the episode that the recap is about. All right? That way we're not spoiling it for other people. All right? So let's go ahead and get to it. We're still at the picking phase of it. All right. Oh, if you haven't already subscribed, thumbs up the video, all that good stuff. So we're at the picking phase. Ray, after all that happened, Ray picked Vanessa. I said, girl, okay. Vanessa, go right ahead. Pick Vanessa. And the reason that Ray picked Vanessa is because Vanessa's not serious about marriage, and neither is Ray. Neither one of these heifers want to get married. Neither one of them do. They're really just there because their partners, their exes, wanted them to get married. They don't want to. These were the people that received the ultimatum. So then, of course, Vanessa picks Ray. And Vanessa was making it seem as if she had just so many other offers. Girl, you picked Ray because Ray the only one stupid enough to want you back. The only one stupid enough to want you would be an amazing wife, but you don't want a wife, Vanessa. Anywho, Mal picks Lexi. Lexi picks Mal. They give some very impassioned speeches to each other to the point where their exes both look shook and disgusted. Okay? Shook and disgusted. And I was low-key like that too. I just kind of feel like, well, in Mal's case it's different because she never said that she did not want to get married. She just said not now. So she does want to marry Yoli, but she's just not there yet. But the way that they were, and I feel like I can be myself around you, and you're the person that is giving me everything that I didn't know that I wanted out of life. I'm like, damn, I could never do this. I could never do this and give my boyfriend, my fiance, an ultimatum and then watch him sit and tell another woman in my face, I've never had somebody that supported me the way that, you do. And it's like, damn, I'm right here. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. So Aussie picks Mildred and Mildred picks Aussie. So, only people that are left are Sam and Tiff. So, they have to pick each other. So, Sam picks Tiff, and she she likes her swag and all this other stuff, and they bond, they connect, yada, yada, yada. Tiff was like, Sam, you're great and all, but I pick my ex. And everybody was like, ooh, because we thought it was going to be like the first season of the Ultimatum where there were 2 couples that decided to get married right then and there and got engaged, but everybody was kind of like, oh. So Tiff has this breakdown about how she's so in love with Mildred, and Mildred is who she wants and all this other type of stuff, but you don't want to marry her though, Tiff. So Mildred is not feeling this display of affection right now. So Mildred gets up and walks out. Tiff tries to go follow her, and Mildred was like, girl, bye. Absolutely not. No, ma'am. She don't want to talk. So Tiff is out there losing her shit, y'all. She is having a breakdown. Mildred comes in, sits back down. got herself together, and she's ready to go on with the process. Tiff comes in and she's still very, very upset. She's still, crying or whatever. And she's saying how she's trying to be open. She's trying to be open, but she wants her ex. So Mildred said in her confessional that she's upset because she has never gotten that side of Tiff, the one that Sam is describing. So she says sometimes people can't see what they have until it's gone. And I said, ooh, what a word. And then she followed up by saying, and sometimes it's too late. See, Mildred is feeling Aussie. They have bonded. They've had a connection. And the biggest part of it is because Aussie has now decided that she does want marriage. Do I think if Aussie had not decided that they wanted marriage, would Mildred be as gun-ho with them? I don't know. So everybody's getting ready. Everybody has, linked up and all this other type of stuff. As they're walking out, Vanessa's weird ass goes over to Mal and Lexi at the table, like squeezes, was it Lexi's shoulders? And was like, love you, love you. Maybe we can double date. Hope to see you guys soon. Get your weird ass on outside. Girl, bye. Yeah. She made me so mad with that. She made me mad with that. So now we get a series of like quick blurbs. And this was very annoying to take notes on because it was like quick scene, quick scene, quick scene. But let's try to get through it. So Marl and Lexi, is it Mel? I want to assume her name is like Mallory or something. But when I see Marl, I'm thinking Jamal. And I know that's not her name. We're going to say Mal. We're going to say Mallory. So Mal is talking to Lexi, and she's like, I'm so proud of you for how you spoke up about Vanessa. And Lexi was like, I didn't get a chance to tell you, drop the tea on how crazy she is. So they're talking about how they fit together so great, and now it's become, oh, we are perfect together. We fit so perfectly. And Lexi is like, there will be imperfections for sure, but she's not scared of them. So like Lexi is like, all in on Mal. I hope it worked for them because they are like really yucking it up right now. Aussie and Mildred said that she has been strong for everyone, but tonight she just let everything out. It just all came to a head for her. And she said that she's going to cry and she's going to cry and she's going to be sad. But at the end of this, she is going to be happy. And Aussie reminds her, I am there for you. I'm here for you. I'm your support, your support system. Everything is going to be all right. We get Tiff and Sam. So Tiff is asking her what she feels about their exes matching up. No, Tiff, because what we're not going to do is, for one, I did wife swap, but what we're not going to do is we're not going to constantly talk about our exes or anything like that, because then it's going to feel like you're not really being all in on the process. So Sam said that she expected them to link up, and Tiff was like, why? Sam said it was just the vibe that she got, just watching them interact. She expected that. So Tiff then goes on to say that, there is a little bit of space in her heart that is open for like marriage. And because of the characteristics that Sam has exhibited to her, that space is now there for her. I said, that's a load of shit. That's bullshit, Tiff, and you know it is. It's bullshit. I would respect Tiff more if she went into this and was like, I am doing this because my ex wanted me to. I still want to be with her, but I'm willing to at least give this a shot. But don't come in talking about some of the space in your heart is open for marriage because of Sam, because that's not true. It's not true. So Sam starts talking about, they start talking about sleeping in the bed. Tiff said that the first thing she's going to do is when she wakes up next morning, go get her dog. She said her dog sleeps in the bed with her. Sam said she don't want her legs to feel claustrophobic. Basically, I don't want your dog to be laying across my legs to where I'm not able to, move and, do the type of stuff that she wants to be able to do in bed. Like, she doesn't want to try to roll over in her sleep and the dog is laying on her legs. So Tiff is nervous about Sam not wanting the dog in the bed. And she's like, I've never dated anybody that doesn't like dogs. And Sam is like, I didn't say I don't like dogs. I don't mind living with the dog, but it's going to definitely be how big is the dog. She don't want the dog in the bed with her. So Tiff is like, well, my dog will always come first. And if it bothers you, then I'll probably be sleeping on the couch with the dog. Tiff is going to get on my nerves. I can feel it. I can feel it. I hate how on these shows, these people come into this and then expect people to want to deal and put up with their pets. There has to be a level of respect, a level of compromise. You can't just say, well, I want my dog has to sleep in the bed with me. My dog, why? Why does your dog have to sleep in the bed with you? Your dog can't sleep on the foot of the bed, and I have had dogs before growing up. But see, again, Tiff is using this as any excuse to not really, fully indulge and immerse herself into the process, because she's hoping at the end of this, she's going to go back to Mildred. And I really feel like that ship has sunk. Okay? So then we get Xander and Yoli. So Xander is so precious. Oh, Xander is so precious. But they almost seem a little too agreeable. Right? I also feel like Xander is probably a hopeless romantic and is willing to do any and everything they can to get the picture perfect life that they want. Xander wants the wife, Xander wants the kids, the big house, the picket fence, the dog in the yard. That's what Xander wants. And I feel like Xander is, because Yoli wants the same things, that Xander is going to just automatically become very agreeable with her because she wants that ultimate prize of marriage. I hope I'm wrong about that. I do, but that's what it comes across. Now, do I think that Yoli and Xander might fall for each other seriously throughout the process? It's a possibility, but right now, Xander seems a little too agreeable. So they start talking about, how do you sleep? Xander said they sleep naked. Yoli says that she wears tight clothes so it feels like a hug. I said, who is sleeping in tight clothes? Okay. So we get Rey and Vanessa. Rey knows that she done fucked up. Rey is not feeling Vanessa. You can tell. Rey don't like her. So as they're walking through the apartment. So they are walking through the apartment and Vanessa is pulling Rey to the bed. Oh, and this is where we're going to cuddle and do all this. And Rey is like, what side of the bed? This side or this side? And Vanessa's like, or maybe not. And then she pulls her to the bathroom. This is where we'll have romantic nights in the shower. And Rey is like, I can't with you right now. Rey, hear me and hear me good, sis. You did this despite what everybody else said. You sat up there, and whether or not you felt that it was because Lexi had ill intentions, Lexi warned you about Rey. Mildred co-signed. A couple other people co-signed at the table. And you still stood up, and it is almost like Rey picked Vanessa to spite Lexi. You don't like that girl, because I fully only believe that Rey even went and talked to Vanessa the first day that we saw them have that little sit down, right, when they were at the first little nightcap, whatever you want to call it, because she did it right after Lexi did. I feel like Rey did that just to spite her. But again, Rey picked Vanessa because Vanessa has made it very clear that she doesn't want marriage. She's made that very clear, and I think the fact that Lexi pointed that out made Rey want to go with her too, because to her, it's a safe choice. So Rey looked like she don't like her. Rey is not smiling around her. She looks irritated about her. She like, you get what you get, sis. You chose this. We are not going to feel sorry about for you. So then Rey has the audacity to say in her confessional that after hearing what everyone else has said about Vanessa, she's wondering what's going on and if she made the right choice. Lexi tried to talk to you about this. Lexi didn't say she didn't want you to date anyone else. Lexi told you that Vanessa didn't seem like she was there for the right reasons. Lexi told you this. Lexi warned you about this. She did. She did. So then we have Aussie and Mildred. So they have a back and forth about sleeping in PJs too. So Aussie says she typically sleeps naked just with her undergarments on. And Mildred is like, but Aussie said that because of, what they're doing now, she's going to sleep in pajamas, out of respect and to be more comfortable for her. Mildred is like, girl, sleep what you want to sleep in. If you want to, I want you to be as comfortable here as you would at home, because Aussie even offered to sleep on the couch. And Mildred is like, no, if you want to sleep in pajamas, cool. If you don't want to wear your pajamas to sleep how you typically sleep, cool. But I want you to be as comfortable. I don't want you to feel like you have to make a bunch of concessions for yourself, for your happiness, for your comfortability because of me. You should be comfortable. I should be comfortable. We should be comfortable doing what we're doing. So Aussie is like, okay, I'll keep that in mind. PJs or no PJs, you are cool with both. I like Aussie. Aussie seems real chill. She seems real chill. So then we get Madeline and Lexi. They're talking about, where they're going to put their sink real estate in. They're brushing their teeth, and Lexi is like, well, at some point, I'm going to probably end up just walking around with no tap on. And Mal is like, at some point, I'm going to be walking around with just my tidy whities on. Which she had on some little tidy blackies, I guess you can call them. She had on her little underwear and a little t-shirt. They just seem very, very comfortable together. Very comfortable together. They're in the bed and they're talking about, do you have phone time before you go to sleep, or what do you do? Mal says she watches TV and then she goes to bed when ready. They talk about how she wants noise at night. Nobody snores. We're all good there. And then they start, going through different ways to cuddle. All the different ways they are comfortable cuddling. I said, look at this shit here. Y'all gonna have the sex very soon. Very, very soon. So finally we get the last scene, which is Xander and Yoli. So Xander and Yoli are... Hold on, let me move this. Okay. So Xander and Yoli are sitting in bed and they're talking about how comfortable they are with each other. We found out earlier, Xander sleeps naked, so they're still very comfortable with each other. Yoli puts her hand on Xander's shoulder, and you can see Xander gets a little hot and bothered by it. So we find out that Xander is a physical therapist. So Yoli is like, my hamstring it hurts. And Xander was like, that's not your hamstring for one. But she was trying to probe her into a massage. So we watched her give her a thigh and leg and foot massage. And Yoli hot and bothered now, y'all. She ready. I said, look at y'all about to be little scooches on here. So they're hot and bothered and they're ready. But Yoli, which is very interesting, says how she's not a person that likes to be touched. It takes a lot for her to warm up to people, touching on her. So she said her and Mal just got to a point where she's okay with Mal having her hand on her shoulder, which I thought was very interesting. Didn't she say that she was a sexual person? So you only like to be touched during sex? I guess. So, but she's saying how all she wants to do is hold Xander's hand. She wants Xander to touch her. So they're laying in bed, they're cuddling. Then the lights go off and the scene is fading out. And I don't know if they started necking or what was going on, but we hear a heavy pant of a breath. Someone says, I can feel your breath. So definitely something happened in Yoli and Xander land that night. So let me know what you guys thought about this episode 3. So far, if you have not already subscribed to the channel, thumbs up the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.